Hello. Hello, professor, classmates. My name is Pablo Vega. I will be referring to four aspects we ought to keep in mind when creating, planning, and designing our materials for English classes, for our teaching English classes. Creating context that resonates is essential to make it remarkable. That is why contextualization is a very important aspect to keep in mind when creating those materials that we're going to use. We want materials that are appealing. We want materials that are relatable to our students. We want the students to see how that content applies to their situation, to their actual situation and their background. For example, fruits, flavors, foods, the seasons, holidays, the services available in the region, those are all relevant to the students. We should take those into account in comparison or without disregarding, of course, the context of the target language. Also, a tweak, a change, changing a thing or two can contextualize already existing material and making it, fresher, more relatable, and making it fresher, more relatable. The second aspect that we're going to review is if we take that a step further, then we can take into account also individual learners' needs. Just as we can integrate a learner's culture, we can incorporate elements that appeal to personality traits, to specific personality traits and different learning styles. This gives us a higher chance of succeeding in our teaching and our lessons. We have all been, I'm sure, in a boring class. We all remember that experience, and maybe we asked ourselves, what could we do different so it's not like that? A good teacher is a good listener, and a good listener pays attention, listens to the wants and needs, and whenever possible, accommodates to those wants and needs. But a good listener and a good teacher, and a teacher that takes into account individual learners' needs, sees them as tools, as advantages, that hints that they have of their students they can use and they can think about when generating and creating the materials. Number 3, this is a good one, personalization. Personalization can drive our efforts when selecting the source of our materials. Given a personal touch to what we do has proven to stimulate creativity, and learners can assist and be part of that process and that creativity. Giving color to an activity, for example, I have an example here. We can use a map and put stickers and drawings and paintings and doodles that make it relatable about things that we know, things that we remember about the region, about the map, about the country, and giving it that personal touch. Also, that personal touch can help us have consistency in what we do, and it gives us a chance to add to it or modify it. And number 4, last but not least, one that is also worth mentioning is organization. This is a double-bladed tool aspect that helps us in creating materials. It helps us in creating coherent materials. It also is good to have accessible materials that are well organized and ready for class. For example, if we are, looking at the flora and fauna of a country, a region, a specific region, we can use paintings. We can have paintings ready so that students can draw on them, paint, and these are more interactive. For example, another example, colors, green, orange, red, blue, also fire, earth, wind, the full elements. We can use these. These are materials that are interactive. They promote interaction, so we can have a neat library of resources. I thank you for your time, and I hope this was interesting.